morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about diagramming sentences again. This is a little bit of review from about a week ago, and we are also going to add to it because now we are going to learn how to add our adjectives in. So first of all, let's just review. When we are trying to diagram a sentence, we are always going to put the subject on the one side and the verb on the other side. If there's more than one subject or more than one verb, we draw two lines and we connect them with a little triangle thing, and we put the word and in there because and is usually the joining word between the two. So let's look at this sentence and see if we can figure it out. The dogs ran upstairs and jumped on Stella. So I'm going to think, what is my subject? What or who is doing the action? Well, someone's running up the stairs and jumping on Stella. The dogs are doing that. So I'm going to put dogs here. Dogs is our subject. Then we're going to think about what the verbs are. What are the dogs doing? Well, they're running and they're jumping. So I can use the words ran and jumped. Those are my two verbs. To complete it off, I connect them and I draw a line separating the subject and the verbs. Put that line right here. And that is your regular old diagram up to the point that we've learned about it now. Now let's talk about what happens when we have adjectives in our sentence. This one has an adjective, but we're not going to worry about it for now. When we want to diagram an adjective, it's going to be attached to our subject. So starting off with, we're going to treat our sentence like a regular sentence. So I'm going to draw a line for my subject, and I'm going to draw a line for my verb. There might be more than one in either case. That doesn't matter. Let's read our sentence. The fluffy dog likes roses. So our subject is the who or the what. Who likes roses? The dog does. So dog is my subject. What is the dog doing? Well, it's liking things. So likes is our verb. Now, adjectives are always going to describe the subject. So we're never going to put adjectives off of the verb at all. We leave the verb just like that. But on the subject, whenever we have an adjective, we're going to draw a diagonal line coming down like that for your adjectives. So let's look and see what word is describing dog, my subject. Well, fluffy. Fluffy describes dog. But also the word the is an article, and the describes dog as well because it's the dog. It's a specific dog. It's not any old dog we want. So both of these words are technically adjectives describing dog. So I'm going to need two diagonal lines going like this for each of my adjectives. And then on each line, I'm going to put what that adjective is. So I have the and I have fluffy. Those are my two adjectives. I put them on my lines, and then I connect that up with my verb, and I draw a line between my subject and my verb, just like that. So that is how we diagram adjectives. Let's try two more together just to get the hang of it. So let's take a look, making sure we're nice and focused. And here we go. Bill and his smart sister went outside. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to draw a line for my subject. What is my subject in this case? Who's going outside? Well, Bill is going outside. And, oh, it has the word and in there. That means there must be more than one subject. What else is the subject? His smart sister. Sister is also going to be a subject. So I'm going to put sister on a line here too. Now, you'll notice I didn't leave a lot of room between Bill and sister, and the reason I did that is because I looked around Bill and I saw that there weren't any adjectives around with Bill, so I don't have to worry about drawing lines for adjectives, so I can put sister right below. So there we go, we have our two subjects. They are joined together by the word and, so we put that in, and then we write our verb over here. What is my verb? What are they doing? Well, they're going outside. Went is my verb. There we go. So I have my subjects and my verbs. Now I do my adjectives. So I look. Nothing is describing Bill, so I can leave that alone. However, there are some words describing Bill's sister. The sister is smart. Smart is describing his sister. And also the sister belongs to him. It's his sister. That also describes sister, because it's not Mary's sister, it's not Doggo's sister, it's Bill's sister, his sister. So both of those are considered adjectives. So below sister, I'm going to draw 2 diagonal lines for that, and I put the adjectives on both of those lines. So we have his and we have sister. Just like that. We connect it up, we separate the subject and the verb. Just like that. Let's do the same thing for the last one real quick. The smart rabbit ran and tripped over a log. Or sorry, the small rabbit ran and tripped over a log. So I think, who's the main character in this sentence? It's the rabbit. Rabbit is my subject, so over here I write rabbit. Any other subjects? Nope, nothing else is running. So the rabbit ran and tripped. So we have the word ran and we have the word tripped. Both of those describe things that the rabbit is doing, so those are both of our verbs. And because there's 2 of them, they're connected with an and. We write the and in right here. There we go. Now we just need to write down our adjectives. So I look, what's describing rabbit? Well, the rabbit's small. Oh, and it's the rabbit. Both of those are adjectives. So I write them both on these lines. And then I connect it up, separate the subject and the verb, just like that. And that is how we diagram adjectives. Goodbye, everyone.